This might sound crazy at first. You're not going to believe me, but bear with me. Everything you want, everything that you have ever dreamed, you already have it. Let me explain. Let's say you have gotten as much money as you always dreamed of. Let's say you got the love you want. Let's say you got the muscle or the perfect body you want. Let's say you have achieved the pinnacle of achievement, right? You have done everything you wanted. Let's say you are driving the car that you always dreamed of driving, right? Your experience of driving that car is making you feel a certain way. That feeling that you're getting from driving the car, where do you think is happening? Where is that feeling happening? It's happening in your mind. It's happening within you, in your field of consciousness, right? So it's not the car, it's not the experience, it's actually the feeling. Imagine there's a way for you to evoke that feeling. It's in and out of itself. Just let's say you can sit down right here and use the power of your mind to evoke the feeling. Not just imagine it, not just do a visualization, not even the experience of the car, it doesn't matter. Forget about that. You have dissected what's the feeling that you would feel, and you can evoke it at will. You won the game there. You are just basically cheating or something like that. That's the kind of power a master meditator has. That's the kind of power somebody who has entire control over their mind and can summon that feeling. That's the thing. So we like our struggle. We kind of like, right, the sense of achievement and progress because we are interested in the story. We like the story. We're invested in the story. And we want to do something and then experience something and then feel something, right? We want that progression. You can cut it basically, and by shortcutting it, you can directly experience those things. And you might believe right now that it's not possible, that it's just so hard, you gotta meditate for so many years or whatever. It's not really like that. It's just so funny because all our barriers or limiting beliefs are actually mental. The universe, the entire universe is mental, but everything that we believe is constraining us. Literally, everything that we believe is constraining us in some way. If all of the sudden you believe absolutely nothing, it's the same thing as believing absolutely everything, which means that you can liberate your mind of all constraints. That's enlightenment, or at least that's the best, one of the best ways I can put it to you, so you kind of understand it in semantic, conceptual ways. But you gotta experience it yourself. You can break all the barriers in your mind. You can literally, you believe right now, let's say you believe yourself to be a loser, right? You believe yourself to be broke. You believe that you need, in order to experience, in order to feel like a rich person, right? You believe you need to get that money, and you believe you need to do certain kind of steps one by one to get there. You can do that. You can do that, and it's easier than you imagine. It's all about framing. But at the same time, you can feel exactly like a rich person sitting in a dumpster. You can sit in a dumpster and you can literally, I know it sounds crazy, I know it sounds like mental, but literally you can evoke those feelings. You got that kind of power and you don't even realize. And it's a funny thing. There are people out there who think, who believe themselves to be lazy people, for example, and they believe they can't work hard. And they, deep in their souls, they want to work hard, but they can't. And they believe there are the circumstances, the food they eat, the kind of dopamine activities they do, all of that. How the fuck there's people who also do all the dopamine bad activities and are able to work? Of course, it's just stupid to do all of those dopamine activities and get so hyped up about it and not being able, like having more of a hard time to actually get into your the work tasks. Of course, there's a lot of productivity habits, a lot of productivity tactics, for example, that you can wake up and go straight into work mode, get into deep work at whatever, as soon as you wake up. Just capitalize on those moments of focus, just eliminate all distractions, turn off all notifications on your phone. All those things are actually very helpful. They are tips that are going to allow you to do that, right? But what if you just flip a switch in your mind? What if you just change entirely your identity and you say, I'm, I'm the kind of person who works hard. I'm the kind of person who loves to work hard. With affirmations at the beginning, you're going to get like a significant boost. Like the first week or something, you're going to get significant boost on that. The idea with affirmations is just basically planting a seed on your unconscious mind, suggesting something, and you back it up with the habits that you wanted to get done in the first place. So you say you love meditation, your affirmations, and you say you want, you every single day you meditate. You are the kind of high meditator. You are a very spiritual person. You are very powerful. You have all control over your own mind. And then you wake up and you just straight go into do that, right? Awesome. The first week you'll feel motivated just out of the affirmations in and out of themselves. You repeat it twice a day. You just go to the Notion template I got in the description, identity shifting for beginners. You will understand better. You will get like a more in-depth explanation about it. I don't want to spend too much time on it right now because I want to move on with the video and explain better other things. But you do that, right? You use affirmations as your tool for identity shifting at the beginning. When you start doing that, right? You do that and you start doing every single day the habits, right? You do the habits and you get really deep into it. Each time you do the habits that you're saying you were going to do on your affirmations, that you're saying that you do daily on your affirmations, that you say you love them, right? You What you will get is, it's like casting a vote for that identity. The more votes you cast, the more likely your conscious mind will realize, and your conscious mind as well will realize, oh fuck, this is probably the person I am. This is who I am now. But what I'm talking to you about is not doing all that process. It's just opening your eyes to the fact that you don't even need to do all that process. You can do it, and it's going to help you. But you can literally flip a switch in your mind right now and be that person. I know it sounds mental. I know you're going to come up with a lot of fucking excuses. Oh no, but I'm not really that person. I just can't do it. Whatever. I'm just lying to myself. You're not lying to yourself. Imagine you come from the future. Imagine in the future you are exactly that person. You have achieved the success you want. You have been working hard on the thing that you wanted to work hard. You have done exactly what you plan to do. Let's say you have been a year straight meditating, a year straight working on your business, a year straight working out, a year straight reading, right? You are successful. You have all the things you wanted. You are getting the things that you wanted, the things that you wanted that you don't have yet. You are getting them very soon. You are on the right path, and most of the things are coming to you. It's just natural to you. You are experiencing that, right? And now let's go back, and let's go to the present moment. Leave the future there. You know that's the future. You know for a fact that's the future, and you come back to the present. Now you saying, I am a master meditator. I love meditation, and I do it every single day. Despite in the past you haven't done that, never, like never, you have done that, right? Despite that, now you see with that perspective, you see that what you're saying is not a lie. It's the actual truth. But you are not able to see the future right now in the present. If you were able to see it, you will see that you are not just bullshitting yourself. You are not deluding yourself. You are just having faith. That's faith. Faith in the universal consciousness, faith in God, faith in yourself, faith in your higher self, which is the same thing as God and the universal consciousness. And yeah, I don't want to get too deep right now. Fuck, I always say this. I do want to get deep into into all this esoteric kind of stuff. I do love it. I should unleash this kind of desire to talk about all these things, but I don't want to get this video so long. Maybe on the next one. I keep promising that. So yeah, bro, listen to me. It's really really easy. If you want to make out of your life a story, at least sit the fuck down. Excuse me. At least sit down and write what's the story you want to live, because literally you can live whatever you want. Any kind of story is yours for the taking. It's only constrained by your imagination. You can literally do anything. You just have to put your mind to it. There are no constraints. There are no limiting beliefs. You are creating them. You are the architect of your reality. And you don't need to learn these esoteric, very weird techniques to actually be able to manipulate it. You just gotta break the mental barriers you got, because you naturally can manipulate your reality however you want. You got that kind of power. The only thing you need is to believe you can do it, and realize that your perspective, the way you see everything around you, is the thing that changes the structure of your reality. The only two things you really need to know are that your perspective is supreme at the time of building your reality, and that the point of focus of your mind where you place your attention is the thing around which the entire universe, your entire model of reality gravitates towards. If you are seeing yourself as depressed, if you are seeing yourself as depression is basically ruining your life, or anxiety, or you are lazy, or you are not able to do what you want to do, or that you are useless, that's what you will look for, things that confirm that bias you have in your mind, and you will stay stuck on that loophole. But if instead you change your focus, you just say, all right, whatever, I'm not going to keep thinking about this. This doesn't doesn't make sense. I'm just going to take action. And now I'm the person who takes action to do whatever. I'm going to learn by taking action, not by thinking. I forgot about thinking. I'm just not going to think anymore, literally. I'm just going to act relentlessly. I'm just going to act, and I'm going to figure out afterwards. So I want some money. I just look for a job, whatever. I want to build something meaningful. I'll start building a business. I'm not going to think about how to build a business. I just need something to sell, somebody who needs it. I just need to find a niche in the market. I just need to find a pain point. I just need to find somebody that is hurting and I can help, right? And I'm going to go for it. And I'll figure it out along the way. You want to get deep into meditation, you want to learn all this esoteric stuff, learn how the entire that's just the funny thing, man. All these great wise men, right? All these great enlightened beings, they go down this path of struggle, this path of learning, this gruesome path of just learning and learning and learning and learning and practicing and practicing and practicing and practicing. And at the end, they reach enlightenment. And the one thing they all fucking say is that they were enlightened already since the beginning. They just hadn't realized. Enlightenment, just like Alan Watts says, is crossing this big gate with this gigantic impenetrable wall. Just crossing it, looking behind you and realizing that there was never a wall, there was never a gate. You were always there. You were just too busy trying to do something, trying to justify your existence. You really don't have to justify your existence. You are everything already. So now that you know, now that you can take off that burden from yourself, you can go and have fun. You can have fun building a story, building something meaningful, building something interesting. You can have fun having this amazing story. Is the crazy thing about it. You can now go and, let's say, you know that you want to build something epic, right? Now you know what are the rules of the game. You know that how just dumb fun is going to basically get you into a depressive state. Instant gratification is just not the answer for that, right? And delayed gratification is the way in which you are able to build that thing that you want to build, right? Now that you know the rules of the game, you're not doing the delayed gratification because it's what you have to do, because this is the path, this is your discipline or your whatever, and you really need to do that. Bro, you don't need to do absolutely fucking anything. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Literally, you can do anything. But since this is what you chose to do this. This is the most optimal way to do that. You know now how to do that. So now go and do it. It's just as simple as that. Flip that switch. Become the person you wanted to become. You need more actionable steps and all that stuff. Go through the identity shifting for beginners. But you already have the power. You can go through that and it will help you. But you can literally already right now. I know you will need to go through that to believe you are already able to shift your identity. But you can change it already. That's the thing, man. You can do it already. You can do it right now. Right now, watching this video, you can do it. But yeah, go through the course if you need to. There's also, I prepare an entire course. It's called the Lion Racers course. I made it entirely for free for you. So it's over 6 hours long. It's really, really, really in depth. It comes with a Notion template that you're going to be able to follow along the course and all that kind of stuff. Everything is in there. Everything is in the course. It's the best thing I have done so far. I literally believe it can change your life entirely, because that's the knowledge that changed entirely my life. It got me out of depression. It got me. I've been 3 years into self improvement. I've been 3 years meditating, working out, reading. I have tried 8 different business models. I started my ninth, and for the first time in my life, it's been successful. It's starting to be a success. I'm actually making money on that. I'm fucking proud of myself. But that's the thing. I could have been feeling proud of myself way before that. You can feel anything at any time, and it can actually make you achieve the things you want easier, faster, because you will be relaxed. But you can tap into that relaxation even before. And this is the secret I've been keeping for the end of the video. So if you got here, you deserve it. And that's the thing. You can tap into the relaxation even if you don't know how to invoke the feelings right now. You don't need to invoke the feelings just by knowing that you already can, whenever you want, experience all the all let's say I was going to say basically all the colors in the rainbow or whatever, but that sounds so fucking gay. But you can experience right now all the palette of every single experience, right? Every single feeling that you want to have, you can experience it right now. And just by knowing that, just by knowing and fully believing that, understanding it, just by virtue of that, you can relax entirely. And you can relax into this knowledge and say, fuck, I'm actually playing. I'm actually playing because I chose to play. Because I'm choosing to play this game. I can get out of the game and I can feel everything. I can go straight into the void. I can do it. I can enter within me the king into the kingdom of God. Is within you. It's not out there. You can tap into it at any time. It's accessible to every single consciousness. You can do that. And just by virtue of knowing that, just by virtue of reminding yourself that through meditation daily, that's why it's such an important habit. Bro, you will live in paradise every single fucking day. You will appreciate so much right now being broke, right now being depressed, right now every single bad thing that you are feeling, that you are experiencing, you're going to start appreciating it as fuck. You know why? Because you will see the contrast between that and how you can feel and how well you can feel and all the experiences you can have, and you will realize, damn, I can actually go and become a millionaire. I can actually go and enjoy whatever I want to enjoy. I can actually be successful. I can actually be disciplined. I can actually be the best MMA fighter of all times, the best football player of all times, the best singer, rapper, YouTuber, whatever, anything that you want to do, you can start doing it right now, and you can commit 100% to it, and you can go through the whole journey and build your own story, build your own personal legend, and live it. And by living it, and by be seeing and experiencing that starting point in which you are, you will get so much contrast with the other kind of experience, right? With the other feelings that you are going to experience there. And by so much contrast, you will be grateful for it. You will be able to enjoy that. You would not appreciate money if you would have born into money. You will not appreciate success if you haven't felt the painful sting of failure. You will not appreciate beauty if you had not been fucking ugly and being treated in that way. And yes, you can you can literally change that as well. Also, fuck, I don't understand why people get so caught up in their limiting beliefs, but I do kind of get how society seeps into this, makes its way into your mind, and it can be tainting. But you got so much power, you just haven't realized it. Please, I hope this wakes you up. I hope this will be your wake up call. Realize who you truly are. I love you, man. I'll see you in the next one.